Hey there, and welcome to the Brand Mapping Method. I'm so excited that you're here and you're ready to dive into this course. We are going to get started by helping you understand the map maker strategy, because I know this is a little different than normal brand strategy. So I'm going to help you understand what's even going on here and how to be the most successful with this new strategy in your own business. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that you really need to understand is you need to understand the 4 phases of the map maker strategy. Phase 1 is where you're going to do the brand research and exploration so that you can find every brand's hidden answer. This is where you're becoming an expert in the landscape of your client's niche and their place in it. This is where you're getting all the answers. This is where you're understanding really who they are. You're synthesizing, you're analyzing, getting everything that you need so that you can create the brand map, or what I like to really call the brand carry-all. This is where you're going to be organizing all of that research and analysis so that the client can fully understand the implications and the meaning of all that research, and you're putting it into solutions, into strategy, and all that fun stuff. Now, the next part is presenting. So now that you've got all the strategy all figured out and you've got it all looking nice, now we need to present it to your client to give it the best chance for it to be approved. You're going to learn to do this professionally and in a way that communicates a strategy to the brand, leaving the client feeling super assured that this is the strategy that is going to be the best for them and their company. And then phase 4, we are going to learn all about creating brand assets and design. Now, I could have a whole course on logos and websites. So really what I'm going to be doing for this course is telling you how to take strategy and infuse that into the logo and the website. So let's get a little bit more information about the brand carry-all, because I know that's a little bit confusing, and that's really where the secret sauce is here. So I want to explain this a little bit more in depth. So the brand carry-all is the final product that you give to your client as their strategist. And if you're a visual person, imagine yourself kind of like as the client's map maker. And throughout this branding journey, you're going to fill up their bag, or the brand carry-all, with all the research and the insights and the design and guidelines that they're going to need to navigate their new brand. And at the very end, you'll hand over to them a brand new carry-all and send them on their journey completely equipped with everything that they need to navigate their unique niche and industry. So there's 3 parts now to the carry-all. Just like how brand mapping has 4 phases, there's 3 phases to the brand carry-all, and they all build on one another. And the first one is the brand map. The second one is the brand compass. Third one is the brand gear. Let's dive deeper into each of those and what those actually even mean. So the first one is the map. Now, the map is the first thing that you're going to be focusing on within the carry-all, because this is where you're really going to present and help your client understand everything that's around them. Like, what's their area that they're dealing with? What's their industry like? What are their competitors like? What is their audience like? What are people that they could collaborate and network with? Who are they dealing with? And then how do they relate to the people around them as far as proximity? You're kind of giving them like a plot of land. You're kind of like letting them see where everyone else is at, and then giving them like a solid plot of land for them to put their stake on and be like, yes, this is the part where I own, and I can really confidently own this. So here's just a little visual. You can see like X, we've got the client, and they're really going to be able to understand like competitors over here, collaborators over here, audience, and so on. Now, the things that are really specifically in the map are the audience persona, the branded path, the competition analysis, which actually has 3 pages of finalized strategy to it, and the collaboration analysis. And there's going to be a video on each of these specific things, but just so you know kind of what's in there, this is a quick overview. Now, the next part is the compass. Now, the compass answers the question of how do they navigate the map. So now that they have a good understanding of what's around them and where they're at, they need to understand how to successfully navigate this business area and do well with it. So we're going to be giving them things like core values, mission statement, brand voice, brand personality, brand words, and also the brand heart. Now, the next thing is the gear. Now, the gear are the actionable and tangible tools that you're going to be giving your client to help them utilize the map and the compass. These are tangible things that they can pull out and just use really quickly every now and again. So things like industry-specific solutions, mood board, brand colors, brand fonts, social media strategies, audience problems and solutions, and so on. So why does the carry-all even matter? Why am I even telling you all this about what it is? Well, the brand carry-all matters because most designers don't give their clients even a portion of what's on the inside, and they leave their clients to face their niche and their competitors, which is kind of like a treacherous hike with very, very little guidance. In other words, most designers give their clients a new design and a few brand guidelines, some vague ideas about target market, and they send their clients on their way to navigate their niche, and it's kind of like they hand their clients this tattered up old map that's really, really hard to lead. Now, the brand carry-all is so valuable because it truly and deeply equips your client to fully navigate their new brand, and it gives them a complete map of what the industry current looks like and the plot points of where they stand out. And it gives them a compass from which they can base their future decisions on. And it gives them a literal branding material to make that all happen. And this is what you're going to be doing for your clients. And then in the next videos, you're going to learn exactly how you can do that.